Such a weird place. The Chernobyl nuclear disaster took place on the 26th of April 1986 at 1:23 AM and is arguably the worst nuclear power disaster ever. It was estimated this radiation was equivalent to 500 atomic bombs of the same level that were dropped on Hiroshima in Japan. I have been really curious to go to Chernobyl for as long as I can remember. So I met with my Libyan friend Moat the night before going to the danger zone itself from Kiev. Pretty relaxed atmosphere here in Ukraine. Yeah. If he scores, then he will give him double up the price.
Double.
I give you 100, give me back 200.
Double price.
Yeah.
Double.
Can I touch the ball?
No, can you touch the ball?
Are you going for it?
Yeah.
It's important you give him money.
I'll just exchange some money.
The ball feels okay?
Denied.
He moved towards you while you were kicking the ball, tricking you.
It feels like if I would do it again, you know, I feel that if I would go for it again,
I think you should do it.
yeah, I'll make it.
I'll keep an eye on him if he cheats.
It doesn't really.
He moved a little bit towards you.
He moved.
Yeah, a little bit towards you. He tricked you, like he went a little bit towards you while you were...
No, I didn't feel that, to be honest.
You didn't feel?
No.
You are really close. I'm gonna win you back the money. How much you paid? 50?
50, that's the minimum, yeah. Are you comfortable with your sandwich in your hand?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it with a donut. Watch the guy, he shouldn't get close to me.
So, do you want me to focus on...
No, just focus on it. You ready?
Denied. Hey, what happened?
Okay, so we are 50 Rivna Pura now, both of us.
Yeah.
I think that was a trick. That guy?
Definitely.
Definitely, yeah. I would hit that one 10 out of 10 in Denmark. But I also had a donut in my hand, so... I wanted to ask some of the locals how Chernobyl was like now before going. So soon we are on the way to Chernobyl. Okay, I just want to send one last message to everyone. I'm heading off to Chernobyl now. If I won't see you guys again, then it was nice to know you all. Are you nervous?
Well, if something goes horribly wrong, it's gonna happen like in a decade or so, you know?
We're not gonna die today, maybe in 20 years.
Yeah, today definitely not.
What?
Good? Nedobre.
Chernobyl?
Nedobre, nie.
Nah? What did she say?
So this is the same type of mentality of my mother-in-law I told you about yesterday. Yeah, and
She's scared of Chernobyl?
she's basically asking us not to go there because it's maybe too dangerous.
If we make it back, we're gonna make a big party. COVID. If we make it back from Chernobyl, we'll throw a massive party here in Ukraine. Maybe just the two of us, but it's still gonna be a massive party. Let's hope for the best. 34 years later, Chernobyl's radioactivity is still circulating, and you have to deal with the risks that exist when you are exploring the territory like we are planning to do. This might be your last breakfast.
Could be, who knows?
Guess the nerves are starting to kick in. He forgot his coffee. I think they threw it out, huh? Oh, you're lucky, man. He is so nervous before Chernobyl. He forgot his coffee.
Man, that's the proof. This is good. This is gonna go there.
This is gonna go there. Yeah. This is gonna go there also. There was just one lady who said Chernobyl was very dangerous, but I think we need some more opinions. So I'm gonna ask some of the local people now. Chernobyl is it dangerous? Dangerous. Good. Bad. Dangerous. Good. Bad. Chernobyl. Good. Bad. Chernobyl. You're not gonna say anything?
Very hard to get a response from Ukraine older people, to be honest.
Yeah, but I think they don't want to say that I'm going to die. So I think that's the thing. They're actually very polite.
Yeah.
It's not easy to get an answer here, but in all seriousness, it was an extremely tragic event that happened here in Chernobyl 34 years ago. The day after the explosion, people in Pripyat went to school and kids were playing in the sand because they didn't know about the consequences of the explosion. Children with 4 legs were born and with no arms. Everyone in Ukraine has a story connected to Chernobyl. A guy wrote, "Forgive me my house, I have to leave you." He died a few days later of the radiation. The radioactivity level rose like crazy in 24 hours and people in Pripyat were living normally until they decided to evacuate the city. Then they had around 2 hours to gather their belongings and get in the buses to get out. The people had to leave everything they owned and would never return. Loads of these people would die of fatal cancer later. 130,000 people are moved a week after the explosion, and this area that we are about to enter is isolated, wiped out by an invisible enemy. The radiation is everywhere. It's time to go to Chernobyl and see what this place is like here now. To be continued.